Good morning, Raiders. Welcome back to the show with no name. I'm your host, Wills Nelson.
And I'm Ollie Pfeiffer. Thanks for tuning in.
We've got a fun show today, covering everything from the latest in the arts to community events, with some fun spring break plans in the mix. Let's start with the arts.
Our talented students have been busy creating some excellent entertainment. Whether it's show choir, band, and orchestra, there's something for everybody to enjoy.
That's right. Recently, our Riverside Show Choir had their last performance, wrapping up a brilliant season this past Saturday. In addition to that, there was a choir concert on Monday.
Speaking of performances, our band and orchestra are taking off to Greece today to share their talent and bask in the sun. They better take some pictures for those of us staying in Minnesota. It's truly going to be an unforgettable spring break trip, don't you think?
Definitely. Let's see what our arts department has for us today.
Throughout the winter, we've been documenting our show choirs competitions and awards, but now the season has officially ended at Sioux City, Iowa, with Riverside taking third place. We here at the show with no name would like to dedicate one last segment to our amazing show choirs. No doubt these performances had a run as good as Babe Ruth himself.
Babe Ruth!
Are there any words of encouragement for future Dynamic girls?
Just be excited and make lots of friends and have those moments while they last.
So why did you choose The Sandlot as your show?
Because The Sandlot is one of my favorite movies of all time, and I love the theme of just kids just having fun, just doing kid stuff, and I thought it'd be fun to turn into a show question.
Are there any parting words for the seniors you spent the past few years with?
I don't know that I have parting words, but I'm so thankful for everything that they've done and contributed to the program. They've been incredible ambassadors, and I wish them well, and I'm so thankful that I got to be their teacher.
All right, thank you so much. And back to you.
The band and orchestra, after months of practice, are finally ditching the country. With the tour fully planned and the pre-show having been in the auditorium yesterday, the students and staff are ready to go. We go now to our interviewer on the ground to check with the students and staff on their thoughts on the upcoming trip.
What are you looking forward to in Greece?
Everything.
Everything.
I'm looking forward to spending a lot of time with my best friends.
Historical events, something, I don't know. Seeing a bunch of cool places and hanging out with my friends.
Well, I'm looking forward to playing with my seniors since this is the last time I'll be playing with them, sadly.
I'm looking forward to being able to be with friends in Greece and experience all the experiences.
I'm excited to see like all the architecture and like the really, really old things like the Parthenon.
The food.
Food.
Food. Yeah, the food. Ocean.
Oh, I'm a history nerd, so I'm really excited to look at like all the old history ruins.
With spring break on our way, our athletes gear up for another great season, and there's a lot to talk about.
Absolutely. Last Friday, our basketball team scored an impressive 69 points, just falling short to number 2 ranked Egan. Moving on to swimming, some incredible work from Thomas Foss, placing 16th and 23rd in his first state meet as a sophomore.
What an incredible season. Raider basketball got their first playoff win in 10 years. The swim team is also proud to have back-to-back seasons of sending at least one athlete to state.
That is amazing. Why don't we hear from some of our athletes to see how they plan to stay active over spring break?
Raider Nation's Mr. Hansen back with you, the athletic director at the high school. Today we're excited to recognize 2 different student athletes who are going to be participating in upcoming state tournaments. One in boys swim and dive and the other one in adapted floor hockey. They're here to tell you a little bit about what they've accomplished at the section level and what's coming up at state. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Thomas Foss. I participate in Raiders swim and dive. I'm a sophomore and I'm headed to state in the 100 fly and 100 back. I took first in the 100 fly and second in the 100 back, and we compete Friday and Saturday at the U of M.
Hi, my name is Nolan St. Saver and I play for Dakota United Hawks, and we're in the state tournament, and we beat St. Cloud on last Tuesday. We won 4-1, and we hope we win the state tournament.
So congratulations to Thomas, congratulations to Nolan. Wish them luck when you see them. Go Raiders.
Let's recap all the events that happened this past week. The boys basketball team wrapped up their season with a thrilling game against Egan. From start to finish, the team fought hard to stay competitive, with senior Weston Schultz leading the charge, scoring an impressive 17 points. The game came down to the wire, with the final score being a devastating 69-70. Overall, it was a remarkable season for the boys, finishing with a strong 20-8 record. Reflecting on their accomplishments, the team had a standout win streak that carried them through January and into February. Junior Matthew Foss emerged as a top scorer for the season, racking up 395 points, while sophomore Marlo Strain dominated the boards, leading the team with 163 rebounds. State swimming took place last weekend, and we had our one and only Thomas Foss competing in the 100-meter backstroke and 100-meter butterfly. With Thomas only being a sophomore, this was a very exciting performance. Thomas ended state placing 16th in the 100-yard butterfly and finishing 23rd in the 100-meter backstroke. Congratulations to Thomas and the boys swim and dive team on an amazing season. On Monday, our track and field and our softball team start their seasons. We're so excited to see how their seasons go. With spring break being next week, let's ask some of our athletes how they're going to stay active during spring break.
All right, I'm Charlie Jensen, and I'm going to be swinging my racket over spring break.
My name's Lucas Pellinger, and the wrestling season's over, so over spring break, I'm going to be eating.
I'm Lydia Latch, and I'm in track. A way I'm staying active over spring break is touring colleges.
My name's Haley, and I play softball, and over spring break, I'm going to do 2 5-mile walks on the beach.
These athletes are pretty creative. Whatever you're doing over spring break, stay safe and make good choices. Have an awesome spring break, Raider fans.
Our students have been excelling academically, and we're so proud of the hard work everyone is putting in right before spring break.
That's right. With all the testing on Tuesday, everyone is ready for the break.
Exactly. Now that we're wrapping up, what does academics have in store for today's episode?
Yeah, our academics section takes a slight turn to focus on our teachers and their amazing spring break plans.
This year for spring break, my family is going down to South Carolina to Edisto Island to try to find a little sun and listen to the ocean.
I'm going to the zoo with my daughter.
I'm going to visit my granddaughters in Ohio.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna paint my kid's room, make my daughter's room pink with wallpaper, and my son's room is gonna have hunting and fishing wallpaper. It's gonna be epic.
I'm going to New Orleans with my husband.
Going to New Zealand for 10 days, Australia for another 4, so I'm having a 2-week spring break. Gonna climb some mountains, gonna hit some surf, it's gonna be awesome.
Over spring break, I'm going to a couple of national parks in New Mexico and Texas and doing lots of hiking with my friends.
I am going to be working over spring break for a couple of days and then just chilling at home. It all depends on the weather, whether I'm out golfing or maybe taking a little motorcycle ride or just vegging on the couch.
I plan to play a whole lot of tennis, work on some curriculum, and walk my dogs like 3 or 4 times a day.
I will be going golfing in hopefully Nashville with 4 people that I don't really like very much.
Going to Phoenix, Arizona. I am going to be potty training my 2-year-old.
Our teachers sure have some interesting plans.
Absolutely. The teachers aren't the only ones having fun on spring break. Our students have some wonderful plans too.
First off, what is your name and grade?
Austin Bono, I'm a junior. Marshall Landing, I'm a freshman.
So, first up, what are you most excited for spring break?
Not having school. Going to Mexico.
And what are your plans?
Baseball. Going to Mexico.
That's amazing.
Your guys' name and grade?
Claire Stoffel, senior.
Cece Kennedy, senior.
Allison Monzo, senior.
What are your guys' spring break plans?
What is your name and your grade?
My name's Emma Mentos, and I'm a 10th grader.
Kylie Greenslade, I'm a 10th grader.
Okay, what are your plans?
Probably catching my school and sleeping in a lot. I don't have any. I probably will go to dinner with friends.
Sounds like fun. And what are you most excited for?
Sleeping in, definitely. Hi, I'm Paige and I'm in 12th grade. What are your plans for spring break? My plans for spring break, let's see. I'm not planning on doing much, just hanging out with my dog. And what are you most excited for? Not being here.
Okay, what is your name?
Will Carey.
And grade?
11.
That's so awesome. Okay, what are your plans for spring break?
All my plans are just to run.
Just running. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Name and grade. Anna and I'm a 12th grader. What are your plans for spring break? I'm going to Greece with the band for a trip. And what are you most excited for? Probably shopping. Alright, what are your names and grade? Olivia Schultz, I'm a senior. Allie LaPlay, senior. And what are your plans for spring break? I'm going to the Bahamas with my mom. I'm going to Texas with my family. And what are you most excited for? Swimming with dolphins. Sitting on the beach.
That's all for today's show. Thanks for tuning in to stay up to date with everything happening here at the Big HHS.
Our show will be taking 1 week off after spring break to polish things up for the end of the year. Maybe we'll even think of a name. Have a glorious spring break, Raiders.
You walk in front.
Get out of the frame, Tristan!
Fun spring break plans.
Yeah, fun spring break plans.
That was the one.
Yep. Our talented students have had a bit tournament.
That's okay. One ending. I thought it was.
Our show will be taking a 1 week off after spring break. Our show will be taking a 1 week off. I did it again.
Yep.
Wait. All right.
I heard
ready.
That.
Oh, really? You should keep. You should like put that in like a blooper.